Hey, Cindy, you find anything juicy yet?
Yeah, I was able to find a photo of all the people that worked at the coffee stand at the festival. The one that gave Regina the drugged coffee.
Anyone stick out on that list?
I think so. I also stumbled into the storage facility at the library where they were keeping the town history books under lock and key. Completely by accident, of course.
I didn't hear any of this.
They had the Mandy Malone murder case documented pretty well. Apparently this Sutter Aimes character was the prime suspect.
Yeah, I heard the name. Who is he?
Some sort of cult leader or something. Sounds like he was into real freaky stuff. And he had some of the folks in town following him, including Mandy Malone, the girl that got killed. They couldn't pin the murder on him, and he disappeared.
Any idea who was following Aimes? If Regina was sticking her nose into this, it might have scared somebody that was close to him.
Yeah, I managed to get my hands on a photo of Aimes and his supposed followers from 1975. I compared it to the photo at the festival, and we've got 3 people in common that were in Sutter Aimes' group and served coffee at the festival. Beverly Connors, Randy Boren, and Sympathy Morgan.
Impressive.
I thought so too.
Sounds like I've got a few people to shake down. Thanks, Cindy.
Hello everybody, Ollamh here, and welcome back to James Patterson's Women's Murder Club, Little Black Lies. We are back with Lindsay Boxer. Looks like they have cleaned up everything that she put back, which is good. Now we need to go into the library and do some investigating with her. So we found out that a lot of people around town were not happy about Sutter Aimes, and they blamed him without any proof. And a lot of the more prominent figures in town were actually part of his little commune, which is pretty interesting if you think about it. So we've got some stuff to find here. It looks like the bell was the big one that we needed. Not terribly surprising, as, you know, I think we need to get the attention of the librarian, and for that we need the bell. We need a bell to ring. So, okay, we still need one horn, star, magnet, stapler. We need a frog. Well, there's the froggy. There's a tape measure, but not what we're needing. Okay, $sign, a ghost, a notepad. All right, there's the stapler, there's the magnet. Okay. Oh, there's a horn. No horns. Yeah, okay. Well, you have to show a symbol of a horn in order to tell people not to play their horns in the library. Not sure who would. Okay, so we need a spade, some sticky tape, and a star. All right, there's a spade, there's a star. Now we just need the sticky tape. Ah, there it is. Okay, so sticky tape. Yay. So yeah, ring the bell for assistance. Well, there isn't a bell there. Now there is.
I'm Miss Connors, the librarian. Can I help you?
Yes.
Yes, I'm Detective Lindsay Boxer. I'm investigating the death of Regina Blacklock.
Oh, I read about that. Tragic, but an accident, surely.
Perhaps.
No.
I wanted to talk to you about Sutter Aimes. I heard you were a follower of his.
Me? Not at all. I'm very religious, in fact. Anyone can attest to that.
How about this?
According to this old newspaper photo, you were a follower of Aimes.
I guess I was fooled for a short while. I was ignorant of the fact that Sutter Aimes was aligned with the dark forces. But that horrible night got my head straight in a hurry, I can tell you.
The horrible night?
When Mandy was murdered, of course.
So, about Sutter's group.
Yes, that's us in the picture. Me, Randy, Winston.
Winston?
Winston Laramie. He was a local school teacher. Seemed old to me at the time, but I suppose he was merely in his 30s. He died years ago. Lung cancer, I think.
Huh. So, how about Randy?
Randy Boren runs the general store. He inherited it from his father. You better talk to him yourself.
Right. Sympathy Morgan.
Sympathy Morgan is a local craftswoman. She was a follower of Aimes, might still be if he was around. She's into Wiccan and heaven knows what all. She runs the Crystal Barn. I can give you a map.
That would be very handy.
The masked man in the picture? I'm afraid I don't remember who he is. He came around occasionally, a friend of Sutter's, I think. But I don't remember his name. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the map to the Crystal Barn.
One more thing, Miss Connors. What did you see the night Mandy Malone died?
I saw Sutter kill Mandy right in front of my 2 eyes. Clear as day. Well, it was nighttime, but you know what I mean.
And you were of sound mind?
I'm sorry?
You hadn't been drinking or taking any psychotropic drugs?
Well, I may not have had all my faculties in order. It was the 70s after all, but I assure you that I know what I saw. Sutter Aimes killed that girl. Whether or not he knew what he was doing is between he and God. I really can't discuss this anymore.
Right.
Goodbye.
Okay. So now we can go to the Crystal Barn. Okay, beforehand I should talk to Randy Boren. Okay, fine. Working in town square, store closed.
Is that Mr. Boren? Randy Boren?
Can't talk now. Store's closed.
This is Detective Lindsay Boxer, police. Will you come down, please?
I'm holding up a 40-pound branch, so no. Some fool borrowed the town's electric saw and didn't return it, so I'm stuck with this doggone antique. I'll be done sometime next year.
What if I helped you get the saw? So some fool borrowed the saw. Right. Sympathy Morgan made a contribution to the donation bin recently. Wonder why Sympathy wanted a Santa costume in August for an art project? Okay, so yeah, alright. And she rented one, okay. That's return soon, please browse. Very trusting. Okay, so we've got some rope. And it's too dark, need a flashlight or lantern or something. Right. Probably some directions wouldn't be a bad idea either. Doesn't look like... I mean, there's tons of candles. To run this loom, I should use a pattern, have a pattern to follow, a shuttle, and yarn spools. Right. So I need...
Mr. Boren, it's Detective Lindsay Boxer again. Are you ready to come down?
God blast it, no!
I really need to get into your store.
Wow. People are really trusting around here. So, okay. So, she donated a shuttle for that. Interesting. Actually, can we just get the shuttle there? Yes. Alright, shuttle over there, you down there, you down there. There we go. All right, so we've got the shuttle for that. Awesome. And we've got stuff to find here. So flashlight, a bulb. He's not going to mind us taking his flashlight. Is that what I'm... That's what I'm gathering? We're taking his flashlight? Okay, there's the bulb. Got one battery, 2 batteries. Barcode. So your stapler, okay. Electric razor. Masking tape, tiger, bird, basketball, and a whisk. Basketball. Masking tape. A tiger? That seems unusual. Oh. Kind of is, sure. Let's see here. A star. All right. Stapler. So we still need a bird and a whisk. All right, there's the whisk. Now we just need a Boyd. I'm not seeing the bird. Oh, it's right in front of my face. The last place I'd look. Okay, so we have a flashlight, which should get us into here. Yes. Oh, there's footprints here. With the rope. Get us across. So yeah, footprints go off this way. Aha! Alright, so yeah. Okay, so now we have the chainsaw.
Hey, Randy. I found the electric saw.
Really? Hand it up to me.
Aren't you holding up a 40-pound branch?
It's amazing what the right tools can do. Dang city council insisted that tree be trimmed for the festivities next week.
You're very active on the city council.
More festivities?
Yeah. Why?
No reason. I wanted to talk to you about Sutter Aimes. You followed him for a time.
Hey, I was 18. He had the best party in town. End of story. Mandy was special. Really beautiful. And not like the other girls, all free love. Mandy held herself back a bit. I was too shy to approach her. What happened to her was beyond horrible. Worst thing that ever happened in this town. She didn't deserve to die like that.
Well, I don't think anybody deserves to die like that, however she died.
I thought he was the cat's meow at first. He was a smooth talker, had all these big ideas, a philosopher. My dad was just a shopkeeper, you know? I guess Sutter Aimes represented something better. But after Mandy died, it opened a lot of people's eyes. I never went back there.
So you think he did it?
Did he do it? Well, I thought so at the time. I gotta go. I've neglected my store today. Thanks for the saw.
I'll be in touch.
Right. So yeah, it doesn't seem like people are 100% in agreement that that he actually did that. So there's the pattern. What do I need to do now? Oh, right. Pattern. We need the pattern there. So now we've got the pattern. Now we need spool of yarn. This is very, very busy. 3 beads. Right, those were easy. Okay, so we need a canteen. Okay, apparently we also need a girl's face. We need a peace sign, a brush, 5 pyramids. All right, there's all your pyramids. A train, cheese, 3 bells. Oh, there's a peace sign. We also need a heart, 5 cats. There's the canteen. Well, that's a dog. It'd be easier to concentrate if there weren't all these birds in the frickin' background. Oh, there's the last bell. So what kind of a brush are we talking? Are we talking like a hairbrush, a shaving brush? What type of brush? That would be helpful to know. But then a lot of these keep things vague because there's actually like, some of them they keep things vague because there's like 2 or 3 possibilities. Those are always the really fun ones because it's like an airplane. Well, it could be a paper plane, it could be a wood plane. Could be a lot of things, and it's like, and all of them are acceptable, and there's like multiple ones there, so it's like you find one and you're good. All right, so we need 2 cats and a heart. I'm guessing the heart is gonna be like a keychain. There's a lot of keychains around. Nope, it's right there. Okay. Ah, there's one of the cats. So we just need 1 more cat. Oh, wow. Totally wouldn't have found that one. Okay, so there's that one. So now we need... We need F9, C8, D2. So F9, C8, D2. Okay, so we've got F9, C8, D2, E4. So we need F6. which does not seem to be there. Oh, I think I know where it is. Okay, so now I need something to cut that open with. It was a Santa suit. So I need a knife of some sorts from somewhere. Can I take the scissors? Yes, I can. Okay, so scissors here. Yeah, F6. There we go. Okay, so back to the crystal barn. Say you. Okay, so B5. All right, looks good there. C8 is that one. D2 is kind of this shady type one. F9 seems to be this clear one. F6 appears to be this dark one. And E4 looks like it's whatever's the rest of it is. Yep.
Sorry I was out. The loom is fun, isn't it? I give classes on Sundays.
It is fun, actually. Sympathy Morgan, I presume? I'm Detective Lindsay Boxer, SFPD. I came to talk to you about Sutter Aimes.
Oh, well, sure. I have no secrets. If anything, people tell me to just shut up already about Aimes. I've been
Really?
with him for a few months when he moved here. And I came along, and when he left, I stayed. I never meant to spend my life in Cypress View. But I guess the universe had other plans. So how can I help?
Well, who's this masked man in the photo?
I remember that guy, but never knew his name. He was some Hollywood big shot. He gave Sutter money. He hung around for the women, me included. He was the first to disappear when it all hit the fan.
All right, tell me about Sutter Aimes.
Well, Sutter wasn't into devil worship. The papers had that all wrong. He was just an old-fashioned pagan, green goddess, Mother Earth, Bacchus, that sort of thing. He wasn't even a very good pagan. Mostly it was about nature, sex, and drugs. Hardly unusual in the 70s.
True.
Randy was just a big-eyed local kid at the time. You know, the sensitive type. His dad didn't like him hanging around us. Not one bit. After Mandy died, Randy dropped us like a hot potato. Everyone was ready to believe Sutter did it. That was a bad time.
So, tell me about Mandy's death.
I never believed Sutter did it. His religion didn't run that deep or his blood that cold. Besides, Mandy was gorgeous. All the men wanted her. Why would they destroy such a beautiful thing? Unless it was an accident. I wish I remembered more about that night. But I was so out of it. People thought I was lying. But I really don't know what happened.
Not terribly surprising if you were into the drugs. So the
I like
betrayal?
your latest design, the Betrayed. The black rose represents Mandy, doesn't it?
Yes, she certainly was betrayed. But then, so was Sutter. So was I.
What do you mean?
Sutter was betrayed because everyone was ready to believe he did it. Most of his followers left him to fight alone. As for me, I stuck by him. And then he snuck out of town without taking me or even telling me.
The newspapers refer to Sutter's camp. Where is it?
Not far from here, just through the woods. but you can't get to it anymore because Mayor Atkins put up a gate at the front of his road which leads up there. His sawmill's up the road and he was sick of kids vandalizing the place.
Right.
Thanks. I appreciate your candor.
Hey, like I said, I'm an open book. Come back anytime.
I might do that.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
We just
have?
talked.
Yes, I thought of something last night. You mentioned that you're trying to get to Sutter's camp.
Right, but I can't use the path through the woods. It's blocked off, and I haven't been able to get through.
Well, I remembered hearing that you could get to Sutter's camp through the old mine.
You know this for sure?
No, not really. Just a rumor. Figured you'd want to know.
Of course. Thank you, Sympathy. I'll definitely look into it.
Interesting. Well, that is the end of that investigation. So Thursday, we'll continue on with, I'm guessing Claire? I think that's who's next. Oh. So, yeah, we need to get into Sutter's camp. It seems like everybody's kind of got different opinions. I mean, the very religious woman is very sure that Sutter Aimes killed Mandy Malone, because he was into a lot of evil devil worship. Basically anything non-Christian. Randy, what thought so at first, but now isn't so sure? And of course, his follower, his old-time follower, she doesn't believe he did it, period. No way, no how. So that's a lot of conflicting stories, and the fact that Sutter Aimes just left and didn't tell the woman that followed him to Cypress View is a little confusing. So yeah, next time we will get in with Claire Washburn, and we'll figure out, potentially get to the camp, but also we're going to probably do a lot of forensic stuff with her. As always, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to prod the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!
Hey, thanks for watching to the end. If you like our videos, you can help the channel grow by giving it a like and sharing it for others to enjoy. If you want to help the channel out even more, you can find our Patreon link right down there. And of course, other videos here to enjoy yourself.